to if we wish to do so. Next slide, please. So let's talk about why CRMs. So clearly within these current economic conditions, we're in a situation where people cannot just spend money on a hunch. There needs to be sound business reasons as to why you would invest any money whatsoever in any technology to support your business. And increasingly we find that this puts sales directors, marketing directors, business development people on the spot in justifying use of any software tools within their business. So there are a number of areas that we believe CRM directly impacts in order to justify expenditure. And clearly most chief execs and finance directors, CFOs are looking to see some numbers and looking to see people put their to customers and to prospects, whilst also maintaining dialogue internally. So if you have more than one or two salespeople operating within your business, which can quite often be the case, then being able to maintain that dialogue and make sure everyone within the organisation is understanding the direction that you are heading with a particular customer, again, is hugely important. Being able to analyse what is going on within your customers and identify those high-value customers, again, be they consumers or businesses, is hugely important. Where to focus your attention. If most businesses are paring to the bone their resources, you want to ensure that those resources are focused on the most important assets within your business, those assets typically being customers. Clearly, most organisations are not looking to invest vast sums of technology, and we've all heard lots of stories within the public arena talking about failed projects, and therefore essential that you feel comfortable that the risk is minimised when you are deploying CRM. Thank you. So we're talking about a particular flavour of CRM. In Oracle's world, we call it CRM on demand. In the industry, it might also be known as deployment of software as a service. Basically, what we're talking about is any organisation having secure access through a web browser to a CRM solution that will support sales function, marketing functions, and service functions. No deployment of any software either onto a laptop, a desktop, or onto any internal servers. Simply being able to use your web browser as you would to access any usual site such as Amazon or eBay, and being able to use the application in the same way as you would as if it was deployed within your own firewall. Typically, the benefits of this are it's a monthly subscription rather than any larger investment as operational expenditure rather than against a capital budget. Both the total cost of ownership and the return on investment are significantly enhanced because of the lack of IT resource needed to deploy the solution. Then the TCO is lower and the return on investment is considerably quicker. For most organisations, being able to have a predictable monthly cost, a little bit like you might have a monthly phone subscription, again, is a significant benefit. And having a single solution that will deploy across multiple industries. So regardless of whether you're operating, for example, within insurance or within manufacturing, within high-tech, within communications, then we're able to deploy a single technology that will reflect the processes and terminology of your business. So let's talk a little bit about the challenges that we see on the ground within our customer base. So increasingly, sales directors, marketing directors are held specifically accountable for the performance of their teams. A question around the board table from the CEO of how are we performing, are we being successful, are we increasing our pipeline, is our is our opportunity to order conversion increasing. Not having an answer and an accurate and up-to-date answer to these questions is no longer acceptable. Pipelines are smaller at the moment. There is no doubt about it. There is less amount of business. So therefore, being able to convert more of your opportunities into real-life business is significantly important. Being aware of the statuses, if you've got multiple salespeople within your team, being aware of changes to opportunity statuses, identifying when key customer contacts have moved on, again, is very important. And being able to track this without having to speak to each individual salesperson within your team, very important. And typically, most people, again, have less money to spend than they did 2 years ago, and therefore a cost-effective solution is essential. So the Oracle CRM on-demand solution supports comprehensive sales processes, comprehensive marketing processes, and comprehensive service-related processes. And my colleague will show you some of this in a few minutes. The benefits, what we would expect to see, we would expect to see sales be more productive and effective, so conversion rates, revenue increasing. We would expect to see sales management be more aware of what is occurring within their sales teams. Improvements relating to marketing campaigns and your organization's ability to respond to customer requests. We would also see CRM on demand as being equally applicable to large and small organizations. So our customer base comprises of some huge contrasts in multi-billion-dollar organizations and small SMBs. So therefore, the solution fits all sizes of organizations. Just moving on quickly, being conscious of time, just to touch on, Bill mentioned social networking and the likes of LinkedIn and Facebook and Kilter to come. Then we see the technology that has been developed for every one of us around the world being able to talk to each other within a social networking site now as adding additional features to CRM solutions. And for salespeople to be able to collaborate with their colleagues, other salespeople, technical staff, etc., is enhanced significantly by the technologies now known as Web 2.0 technologies, which have now been developed to extend the use of CRM. Whether you have an existing CRM solution or whether you're looking at using deploying a CRM solution in the future, we would certainly see it adding significant value. Oracle has recently released a range of solutions. You can see them on your screen now: sales prospector, sales campaigns, library, and deal management, which all aids the sales individual. Minimal data input, we believe, significantly impacts the productivity and the effectiveness of sales individuals. And using the Web 2.0 technologies is something that we'd like to show you very shortly. So that's just a very brief overview of Oracle's CRM on-demand solution and the benefits we would expect to see, that we would expect your organization to see from it. We have a range of metrics that we can share with you on a one-to-one basis, which shows or highlights the business case for deployment of a CRM solution. But rather than me talk anymore, I'll now run a video which just has our customer briefly talking about their deployment of Oracle CRM on demand and the benefits that they've seen.
Thank you. Okay, what we would now like to do is to open up the floor for a bit of